The crate for the Zenith Cruzer is near 1,000 pounds and 14 foot long. Just before delivery, the freight line had called and asked about the contents inside the crate. When they realized the crate contained aircraft parts, and knowing it was just me and the driver removing the crate, the driver mentioned I might need to unbox the contents prior to taking it off the truck. But right before they got to the house, they called me and said they will provide another truck to assist in removing the crate. This was great news and it worked out really well. The rest of the crate removal was captured on my wife's phone in portrait view, so bear with the smaller size. Several weeks prior, the freight line had informed me that their service is to assist off the truck at curbside only. But these guys went above and beyond the call of duty and actually put the crate into my garage without me even asking. I could not have asked for better service. Where's Isaac? There he is. Awesome. I think there are several miles worth of bubble wrap. To make a smaller footprint in the trash can, I removed the air first. Here you have my moonroof, the front windshield, and the two side doors. Surprisingly, they already have the cutouts for the vents, and the vents were included. I guess I didn't realize that. There are several, at least a couple big boxes full of small parts, and it takes quite a while to do the inventory on those. Here's a beginning of the inventory right now. And I tell you, I realized right away I needed some type of system to keep things organized. To keep things somewhat organized as I was doing inventory, I ended up getting these bins here, and I labeled those, and those smaller parts I just fit in the bin that correspond to the fuselage, the forward fuselage, rear fuselage, landing gear, flaperons, wings, and all the controls. This system of organizing seemed to work out pretty well. If the parts were too big for the bins, I would put them in other places. In the garage. I didn't have a lot of extra room, so I had to make a couple trips to the hangar to get rid of some of the big items that I knew I wasn't going to use for at least a few months. Trying to find each part on like 5 sheets of paper that has several behind it. It took a long time to do that. There was some organization to it, but it took a long time. If this was all on a computer and digitalized somehow on like a spreadsheet, it might have went a little bit faster just to find the parts. And on those sheets of paper, if the part didn't fit in one of the bins and I had to put the part somewhere else, I would actually put that on my inventory checklist, just so when I go back and do each sub-assembly, I can look back on that paper and know where I stored the part, because after several months I'm sure I'll forget where I stored some of this stuff. I only spent around 12 hours inventorying the parts, and they were almost all there. The only thing I was missing is like some pedostatic lines and some hose clamps. And there's 2 parts on back order, my Tundra tires and some other cylinder that goes on the side of the fuselage. Here, it came with 2 hardware boxes. These are really nice. They were labeled well anyway, so I just left everything like they were. I do have some other boxes I could store stuff in, but for now I just left them in there.